What's up guys, EddyNasty here, and welcome to another new tutorial for you guys. This one is the auto armor loadout, as you could say. Didn't know what to really call it, so that's what I'm going to stick with. This is great for mini games or adventure maps, or maybe just your survival world where you want to just walk out your door and have armor. I don't know how you're going to reload it, but you can do it that way. So let's check this out. I've got two designs for you guys. Both are different. This one does not have doors, as you can see with that one. It just has that sand block that stops you. Alright. Let's walk on here. You'll step on the pressure plate. The sand will fall down, and then you'll get all the items in your hand. You can see I got armor, a sword, and then a piece of meat. And then you just walk right out, and then it's ready for someone else to go through. So this just prevents people from going in chest, and you know how it always goes. God damn it, someone took all the minecarts, or someone took all the cake, or someone always has to go through and raid the chest. Someone always does that in a game. So this prevents someone from doing that and tells you to fuck off. Alright, let's show you the redstone. You can see right there we got 3 dispensers, and then this torch right here, it's being turned off by this torch right there, and then when that torch turns on, it'll actually activate this dispenser. You'll turn on that block right there, turn on this dispenser, that redstone dust will turn on and activate that dispenser, and yeah, so it'll shoot out once. And then when you step on the pressure plate, it's right above that piston right there. That's a sticky piston. You have a block. That right there, that's not important. You don't need that right there. You need that torch right there. So when you step on it, that block will turn on, turn those repeaters on, turn that torch off, and then turn those torches on, and then dispense it once. That's on that side. On this side, it's the same way with the dispensers. You can see it just goes up. The only difference is off this torch right here that's on, you'll want to wire it up to that piston right there. Now, I don't like putting the piston right next to that piston, the body of it, so I built it with 2 pieces of sand on top of it. You can test it out, maybe do it 1, but I don't like having a piston touching another piston, because sometimes when game lags, I don't know, sometimes you see some weird stuff happen with something next to something. It happens. But you set that to 4 ticks, so that way when you step on the pressure plate, those dispensers will dispense it to you first, and then that will fall down. And these green blocks right here, the green wool right there, and right there, and right there, and down here are important. You need to put a block right there. If you don't put a block right there, what is going to happen is, like I've said before, or I don't know if I said it in a video, but it does happen, is if you take this block out, when the item dispenses out, if it hits this, comes out just halfway through this block, and then hits the edge of that, it will just fall down. It won't go to you. It doesn't get sucked up back through the block and goes to you. I mean, you have that chance. So usually what I do is I always put a block right there. Kind of like with the my dispenser tutorial I had before, where I showed you how to get mobs to come out through the walls with the dispensers hidden. Basically, it's the same concept. You need to have a block right there on the bottom and on the top, because sometimes they shoot out through the top. The dispenser doesn't always shoot straight. It's almost like a broken arrow. Yeah, I just said that. Alright, so that's the first design. Let's show you the second design. It's basically almost about the same, except you got that wall right there. You just come step on here. Aha! It's a different loadout. I got 3 pieces of meat. A chest plate, a helmet, and a sword. And then I've got this wall behind me now, so now I can't go out. but the door opened in front of me. So when I step on here, see that door will open. This one will close. I can't go back through. I could have ran through that little second that I had if I wanted to be a dick like that, but I don't do that. Alright, so let's show you the redstone and how to do this. Right there will be where the pressure plate is. When you step on it, it does about the same thing what that does, except this one's just a little bit wider than that one. Comes to this torch and then turns that torch off, which is activating that block, and then you kind of see with the dispensers right there, it's about the same thing. That block gets turned on, turns that dispenser on, that turns on, and that turns on. Same thing with that block right there. You need that block right there, and you also need one right there. I don't know why I didn't put one right there, but you do need one right there. At least a block. It doesn't have to be a wool block, but it has to be some kind of block. Be transparent or whatever. Alright, so on this side with the pistons, same thing over here. You can see that torch is being turned off from that torch down there. When you step on the pressure plate, it'll turn that torch off. And what's going on here, and is a little confusing as to what's going on here, is this block right here is being turned on, which turns that dispenser on. And then when that torch actually turns on right there, it's wired up to this repeater, and then the wire just splits in half. This is inverted so that way the pistons will stay open. And you can see you need to have the torch on this side of the piston. If you put it over here, it's going to interfere with these dispensers, and then it's just going to be a mess. Turns that block on, and then turns that piston on. You could put a redstone dust right there and put a piston right there again, and then make this 3 tall if you really wanted to, but that's up to you. These repeaters right here are delaying the signal for these pistons right here, so that way that actually closes first, and then this opens. That's why when I stepped off of it, you saw that door open, or that door close for, or that door open, and then that door close. All right, so now let's get on to a little bit difficult part of it. All right, so this torch right here is on right now because that torch is not on right now, and it's powering this block right here with this torch right here, and is turning it off. Now this torch right here is activating this block right here, and then just comes out right here at the edge. Now what my guess is what is going on here is a bud. So what is going on top of here is this is creating a bud to turn that dispenser on, and then it also turns that dispenser on down there. And then what else I think is going on is because that torch right there is just on that block, when it turns back on, I think it's doing another bud or something. But I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be right. It's up to you guys to tell me down in the description on what you think on why that dispenser right there is shooting out 3 pieces of meat at you instead of just one, just like that machine. I think it's a bud. It's up to you guys to decide. So there you have it. 2 little designs for auto armor loadout. They're really not that difficult to make. This one right here is my favorite because it has more dispensers, and you can fill it up. You can fill them up what you want. You can fill them up how you want, what you want to give them. I mean, it's totally up to you. I probably will change the name of the title of this video. I know I'm saying it kind of late because I did intend to make it for armor. And then, yeah, so tell me down in the description what you think, if you like this creation. You can see I'm still doing a little bit more into the download for this. They're still adding a little bit more. I got that over there I'm going to show you guys. It's the new lava door. I'm so happy about that one because I did a lot better than last time. So tell me what you guys think, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys later. See ya!